Hoy hoy, boodly bop boop doo bop boo. Welcome to episode number 2 of I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it anyway. Skibidi bop doo doo. Psh, bang. Okay, there's my intro music. I thought it was pretty good. Maybe episode 1 was a bit better, but I'm gonna work on it. Today's episode is brought to you by Fresh Air on the Outside, and also about the scripture readings for today, this beautiful Sunday. Here we are, Lenting this Lent like we ain't never Lented before. And in the reading today, you've got Martha and Mary and Jesus, and this is when Lazarus dies. And what I want to think about at this moment, or talk about, is, ooh, I can see my phone and my sunglasses. Okay, focus ground, here we go. Mary and Martha. So Martha's rushing around and she's trying to get all these things done because, oh man, Jesus is in the house and he's chilling out there and they're talking and chatting. And this is the Martha and Mary before the Lazarus story when we meet them. And it's really interesting with everything that's going on right now is because we're marrying. Meaning the only thing we can do right now is sit at Jesus's feet and sit at the feet of love and stop. And that's the thing about tragedy when these sort of things happen. It's like for Lazarus to rise from the dead, first he dies. And so we're starting to experience all of these little deaths of these things that we spent so much time on and cared so much about. And it doesn't make those things not important, but what it does is we end up realizing that they're not the core, they're not the source, they're not what all of this is about. And that's the irony. That's what I call the heart-wrenching freedom of Ash Wednesday, where it's something that's really difficult that makes us realize that we need to stop. We need to pause. And I don't know if you can hear the birds in the background and just God all around us all the time. Not a puppeteer God who's making all of these horrible things happen, but a God that's saying, look, here I am, there you are, let's do this thing together. And so Martha and Mary, when they go to, and Jesus weeps at Lazarus's tomb, so Jesus weeps with us as we grieve the things that we lose. And he says, move away the stone from the tomb. And I don't know if it was Martha or Mary that says, but he's been dead for 4 days, like it's gonna stink. So she's more scared of the stink, of feeling those things, of smelling those things than she is of God actually removing the stone so that we can rise and that we can live. So beloved, may you allow yourself to rise through this. May you allow yourself to pause and to listen to the birds and to pause those stories that go around and around in our heads, and to sit at Jesus's feet, knowing that we are being held, and that as we step out of our graves, out of these sufferings, there will be new life. Grace and peace, friends. Boop doo, skilly bop.